Hey guys, this is Mike from Houston Cool Pools, and today we're going to talk about the top 5 mistakes that homeowners make when designing their swimming pool. The number one mistake that most homeowners make when they're designing a swimming pool is not thinking about the big picture. They're thinking about the pool and all the things that they want to do in the pool, but we strongly encourage you to work with a designer, an experienced designer, who can help you look at the big picture of the entire backyard. Like, how much yard do we want to leave for the kids to play in? If dad likes to grill, do we have a proper grilling area for him that's not too close to where everybody's going to be hanging out? A hangout area, a congregation area. If you're going to have a lot of parties and get-togethers, you want a place big enough for people to hang out and congregate together. All right, the number 2 mistake that we see customers make is thinking about how they will use their pool. Think about that first Saturday when the pool is done and what you are envisioning happening in your swimming pool. Is it just going to be you and the wife hanging out? Is it going to be your family coming over? How old are the people that are going to be coming over and using your pool? Do we have a lot of kids? So we need to think about shallow areas and play areas for them. Do we have elderly people where we need to think about handrails and multiple steps to make it easy for them to access your swimming pool? If you design it correctly, you'll get many more years of use and enjoyment out of your swimming pool. All right, the number 3 most common mistake that people make when designing a swimming pool is the depth. A lot of people think about wanting a deep pool, and a lot of them are parents, and all they have in mind is the safety of their kids, and they know their kids are going to jump and plunge into the swimming pool, and they want it to be deep to be safe for the kids, and we totally agree with that. However, we also have to think of the depth profile. We've all been in swimming pools where you take 2, 3, 4 steps into the shallow area, and then all of a sudden it dives down to the deep area, and you can't really stand in it because of the slope and the inclination, and so everybody just ends up hanging out in the shallow area, and it gets a little too busy in that area, so people just get out of the pool. So we want to think about the depth profile of the pool. All right, next on the list, and it's not creating areas in your swimming pool. And what I mean by that is we're going to have kids, and they're going to be playing, and they're going to be loud, and they're going to be splashing, and we're going to have parents, and we're going to have ladies who want a sun, and we have people who want to have a more relaxed time. And if you don't design certain areas in the swimming pool where the kids can play and be kids, and the adults can lounge and talk and be adults, if we're all together on top of each other, then it gets a little irritating, and tensions can flare. So really thinking about who's going to be using the swimming pool and creating areas for everybody to have a good time and not irritating each other. All right, and the last one, the number 5 mistake I see people make is not getting items on the pool that they really like and regretting it later. I hate to get that phone call after the fact of, man, I really should have added that automation system. Man, I really should have done the heater upgrade so that I could extend my swim season. And I understand it. I'm a consumer. I have a budget. However, more often than not, when people take those items away to get it to the budget that they feel comfortable with, they end up regretting it, and then when they add it later, it ends up being more expensive. So when I have the guys out there, it's much less expensive to have them do the labor for that item while they're there versus calling them back out. Things just get more expensive, and so I understand the budget. I'm there as well, but sometimes to stretch the budget, you'll end up being a lot happier in the long run. All right, so that's our top 5 mistakes people make when designing a swimming pool. And as you can see, a lot of these things are things you maybe hadn't thought about. And that's where working with a pool builder that's been around for a while, like Houston Cool Pools, almost 29 years now, can help you. And so we have a very detailed checklist that we go through with you to bring up things that you may not have thought about, so that after the pool project is done and you're enjoying your pool, there's no, darn it, I should have done this, or how come I didn't think of that, or why didn't you tell me about this? So give us a call if you have any questions. We look forward to working with you.